Hey Graciela, it's Ray. I'm going to show you a little bit of a video here of what I do to keep the website updated and running, and you decide if it's something that you want to do yourself. It's important to do this because the keeping things updated will help keep your website secure and running efficiently. So where we're at, what this video is showing is, of course, the back end where you sign in and you get this dashboard. And you'll notice some red circles. Right here is updates with a red 8, plugins with a red 8, and down here is WordFence, which is your security program with a gold circle with 2. Typically what I do is I go in, each one of these, by the way, is indicating that there's an update that's available. So what I do is I'll go into the installed plugins, go to plugins, installed plugins, and then one by one, go through and update the plugin. Like it says Beaver Builder plugin pro version. There is a new version Beaver Builder plugin. Update now. Click update now and you'll see that it is updating. Sometimes you'll run into issues with the updates where it doesn't work correctly, but in this case, as you can see, it worked correctly. And so now our issues are down to 7. So we'll scroll down to the pop-up by Subsystic. Update now. And basically just go through the entire process, clicking update now on each one of these. And so far it's going very smooth. There aren't any issues coming up with the updates. Updraft Plus is a backup program that we didn't really set that up yet. It is something that is functioning on your website, but it's not something that's we're not saving backups of your website. WooCommerce, of course, is the program that handles the inventory, and you can see the numbers are decreasing here as we go through this process. So now we're down to 3. WordFence is your security program, critical to keep this updated, absolutely critical. Failed update. I'm going to try this a different way. I'm going to click here, and then we're going to scroll up to Actions, hit Update, Apply, and let's see what happens with this if it updates correctly. If not, then, yeah, there we go. It updated correctly. If it didn't, then we'd have to go in and figure out how come. And then Yoast SEO is a search engine optimization program that we haven't done any work on or very little work on. And then you'll notice here that we have, for some reason, one plugin that shows that it needs to be updated. And when we scroll down through this, it shows every single one of these is current. So I'm not sure why that occurs. We've got, let's see, there's an inactive. Is that the one that is the issue? No. Must use. Is that the one that is the issue? No, I don't even know what that is. Drop-ins. No. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Let's try and hit refresh and let's see what happens with that. See if it'll take that one down. Nope, it's leaving it there. So now let's scroll down to WordFence. And again, this is very, very critical to do this step as well. It says there's an update for a plugin. We can click on that. Chances are it's one of the ones that we just updated. Ultimate add-on for Beaver Builder has been updated, so we're good. Let's go back to this. Look at that, now that's changed to 2 here. Interesting. Funny how that happens. So we'll go back here to an update for a plugin. We know we've already done that, so we're going to clear that out as it's being handled. Now, there are 2 issues found in the most recent scan, and that scan is something that happens automatically behind the scenes. The scan checks your website to make certain that there are no issues with that. All right, so here's a repeat of the Ultimate add-on for Beaver Builder needs an upgrade. I fixed this issue. And the WordPress database reset appears to be abandoned. Yes, it's no longer an actively maintained um, plugin, but it is one that I use on this website, and it is working beautifully. So I have fixed this issue, which should then take all of the WordFence issues to 0. Now, see, we still have 1. So let's see what's going on with that. No. Okay. So it has now cleared that out. Now this one up here all of a sudden has picked up a second update that's required. So let's go back in and take a look at this again and see if we can identify which one it is that needs the update. WordPress database reset. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. When I completely reset your website from the previous hosting, I use this to wipe your database clean. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this out. And that's gone. And let's hit update again. And again, we still have that. It's showing one plugin, and I don't know why it won't tell me what plugin it is that needs updating, because according to this, they're all updated. Now you'll notice up here, we've also got this with a 1 on it. Let's click on that and see what that is. We've already updated it. I'm going to go ahead and click update. See how this can get a little confusing. I'm sorry to do this to you. Now see, while we're sitting here again, we've got 2 updates that have shown up. Ultimate add-on successfully updated. Let's see what the other update is. Kind of like chasing your tail, huh? Plugins are all up to date. Themes are all up to date. You have the latest version of WordPress. Everything looks hunky-dory, and yet it's still showing there's one that's an issue. I don't know what the problem is. Oh, Lord. This was supposed to be easy. I'm sorry. Let's try this again down here. See, again, everything is updated. Everything. WordFence. Here we go. There's another issue on WordFence. This is why I try to do it just once a week. Notifications and update is available for one plugin. Gee, let's see. Remember, we just cleared out all this WordFence stuff. Hopefully it doesn't tell me Beaver Builder again. WordPress updates. Plugins are all up to date. Your themes are all up to date. You have the latest version. Everything is perfect. Okay, I'm going to quit. Basically, that's what I do. And if it's something that you want to try and do yourself, please let me know, and I will discontinue this on your website and won't send you an invoice for $29. Anyway, the other thing is the results from all the heart tests that they did came back, and the ultrasound that I had before I canceled my trip to Florida showed that my aneurysm had grown. My cardiologist ordered a second ultrasound, as well as another scan of my heart, and he says that the aneurysm has not grown and my heart is as strong as a horse, which of course is very good news, but it doesn't explain how come I still have this pain in my chest. So he's sending me to a gastroenterologist, I think is what they call them, to see if maybe he can figure out what's causing the pain in the chest. So good news is the ticker's nice and strong. Hopefully I can find some time to come down and visit everybody in Panama City Beach, because I sure miss y'all. All right, end of this 10-minute video. Bye. Take care.